Viewer from Anoka wants to talk about an issue we've not actually had a chance to visit about in the 6 or 8 weeks we've been at this session. This viewer wants to know about whether or not there's going to be anything happening with moving the primary to June, and this viewer also is raising a concern about the national popular vote and whether that will pass this year. So we, first of all, need to answer that question about moving the primary to June, and B, explain the national popular vote to people and whether or not it's going to pass. We start with you, Representative Lean.
I personally don't support moving the primary to June. I think that that really, I don't know, kind of crowds the system. I mean, it kind of spaces the primary out from the general a little more, but you know, you're talking incumbents who are going to be here through third week of May, you know, to be able to run a primary campaign between then and second week of June or so. You know, I think, especially for greater Minnesota legislators, I think that's really kind of puts folks at a disadvantage. As far as the national popular vote, you know, that's something I haven't supported in the past.
And this, I assume, is the state would pass a law mandating that the electors vote for whoever receives the most popular vote. It essentially bypasses the electoral college arrangement.
Right. And I guess I wouldn't want to see that go, because I wouldn't want to see the folks that Minnesota prefer, you know, the presidential candidate Minnesotans prefer, get those electoral votes based on what the rest of the country does. So I guess those are my thoughts on those two issues.
Senator Saxon?
Well, maybe I'm a traditionalist, but you know, I still haven't seen any real reason to move around the primary. You know, I mean, I know I've listened to both sides of the issue, but still can't see the overwhelming reason to change it. And as far as the popular vote, again, there are good arguments, but again, I haven't seen that our argument has totally failed. I think it's done the job for us, and so I'd think twice before I'd vote for any type of change.
Yeah, I think we all agree on that. I do believe it's going to be an issue. I think we will see a bill on this in the House. Maybe the House will pass it. Probably won't pass the Senate, and it's not going to become law this year, at least in my opinion. I do not support either one of those issues either. As a matter of fact, I didn't even like it when they moved the primary away from September. I really preferred it at that time. But you're absolutely right, Representative Lean. Moving that primary up is going to be difficult, particularly for incumbents. We're going to be paying attention to campaigning when we should be paying attention to legislating.
Right.